Hey guys, Jonathan Flint here for jmsports owner, jmsports.org. How's it going? I'm here at Picks for September 13th, 2011. Sorry they're a little on the late side. I recorded the video once and the webcam felt no need to save it apparently. But before we get to the picks and stuff for today, I do want to say this, that tonight, barring anything major happening, will be the debut of the JM Sports Show. So the JM Sports Show will debut tonight here on YouTube, and basically what it's going to be is a talk show of sports, basically. Right now, there's no way that I can get you guys involved instantly, but I'm working on that. There is a way I kind of like to get you guys involved in on that. So I'll keep working on that. I've got some ideas. I got all sorts of ideas going around in my head of what I'm going to do. And that is how I am going to do my baseball picks from now on. I'm going to make my baseball picks and stuff at night on the JM Sports Show. On the website, I am going to post I'm going to put a page up just for the JM Sports Show. And that's where you can catch it. I'll post it. I will post, like, here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to post, I'm going to do the show in segments, kind of, I think. They're going to be long segments. They're going to have probably different topics per segment. I have no idea how long the show is going to be and all that stuff. But what I'll do is I will post the link, and then below the link I will put what we talked about in that segment for those of you viewing it on the website. So, and also I do a thing called a warm-up rant, and I'm going to be posting that in a little bit. This probably won't be up very long before the warm-up rant gets up. The warm-up rant is not always going to be sports-related. Also, in the warm-up rant and stuff, I'll kind of explain how the JM Sports Show is going to work. So you guys know, and I'll explain some of the ideas that I've got going for it too. But right now, let's get to baseball. Yesterday we had a rough day. We went 5-6, 1,118 wins, 939 losses, the overall record. Let's get to today in baseball history. Now I've actually got a couple of them. I found two very interesting ones for today. So here we go, kind of to make up for the not so great one that I had yesterday. And the first one takes place on September 13th, 1883. Cleveland's one-armed pitcher Hugh Daly no-hits Philadelphia 1-0. The fireballing Irish right-hander lost his left hand, and as a result of a gun accident earlier in life. Now I thought that was really interesting that a one-armed pitcher, a one-armed baseball player, threw a no-hitter. That is pretty cool. Tigers outfield, and then the second one that took place in 1909, Tigers outfielder Ty Cobb hits his 9th round tripper all inside the park to win the home run crown. The Georgia Peach would hit 117 round trippers during his 24-year career, but this is the only season he would lead the league. I found that kind of interesting as well. Let's get to the baseball picks for today that look like this. Tampa Bay and Baltimore. David Price and Alfredo Simone. I'm going to go with Price and the Rays. St. Louis and Pittsburgh. Chris Carpenter, Jeff Carstens. I'm going to go with Carpenter and the Cards. Cards need to win bad as they try to stay in the race for a wild card spot. Brandon Morrow will toe the rubber for Toronto against Tim Wakefield. I'm going to go with Wakefield and the Red Sox. The Red Sox are one of the teams that we are going to discuss on tonight's JM Sports Show. And do I think they're in trouble? How big is the panic meter for them? I'll let you know. Florida and Atlanta. Brad Hand takes on Mike Minor, and I'm going to go with Minor and the Braves. Chicago Cubs, Cincinnati Reds. Ryan Dempster takes on Mike Leake. I'm going to go with Dempster and the Cubbies. Washington and the New York Mets. Chin-Man Wang takes on Dylan G, and I'm going to go with G and the Mets. Cleveland and Texas. Chris Masterson, Matt Harrison. I'm going to go with Harrison and the Rangers. Philadelphia and Houston will have Game 2 of that series. Houston took Game 1 yesterday. Cole Hamels and J Happ. I'm going to go with Hamels and the Phils to get a little revenge today. Detroit and the Chicago White Sox. Justin Verlander, Gavin Floyd. You got to go with Tigers here for a couple reasons. One, Verlander's pitching. Two, the Tigers have won 10 straight. And three, the White Sox have been really, really shaky all year long. Minnesota and Kansas City, Kyle Pavano and Bruce Chen. I'm going to go with Pavano and the Twins. Colorado and Milwaukee start a series. Ishmael Rogers and Zach Greinke. I'm going to go with Greinke and the Brewers. LA Angels, Oakland Athletics. Guillermo Masasco will go for the Athletics. Going for the Angels will be Jerome Williams. And I am going to go with Masasco in the Athletics. Next up, we've got the New York Yankees, Seattle Mariners. A.J. Burnett goes up against Charlie Furbush, and I am going to go with Burnett in the Yankees in that contest. Arizona and the LA Dodgers. Ian Kennedy, Chad Billingsley, going to be a good pitcher matchup. I'm going to go with Billingsley and the Dodgers. And last but not least, San Diego and San Francisco. Padres, Giants. I am going to go with Kane and the Giants. Also, another thing that you can expect on today's JM Sports Show is a recap of all the NFL action from last week. Alright, or from week 1. Alrighty, that is going to do it for me. There are no new subs. I am John Lomzak for JM Sports Corner and jmsports.org. I am out. Peace.